Up next, we go fast, really fast.
A lot of the things that go into racing too is your mental health or your mental ability to react on the track. You can't get frustrated or else you'll start like overdriving and then go back. You have to be calm and settled and smooth and then ultimately win the race.
Only on American Latino TV. Welcome back to American Latino TV. Now, up next, we catch up with Alejandro Fernández, an emphasis on catch up because this Colombian-born racer lives for speed and waits for no one. And today, he is one of the fastest rookies on the rally car circuit. If you don't know rally car, it's basically car racing with hatchback model vehicles that collide at 100 miles per hour, as well as take on jumps, tight turns, and dirt pits. Well, now Rally Car welcomes its newest star, and one who promises to add some Latino flavor in this fast-growing auto sport. So fasten your seatbelts, start your engines, and check out Alejandro Fernández.
American Latino Athletes, presented by McDonald's.
Hi, my name is Alejandro Fernández, and I will be racing the GRC Light Series. Basically got racing because my older brother David, he took me to the track one day, and since then I entered a national race, and then I've been hooked since then. Your driving, your skills, your mind, your car, everything has to be spot on, and it's a big combination of things that all have to mash together to become one big picture.
Gonna make an inch.
For me, I started off with the karting, which is the rawest form of racing. So with karting, you just have a car, you go to a track, and you just practice for countless hours. At first, I started off slow. I thought I was gonna be good off the bat like anybody else, but through my practice and dedication, I became better. Actually, my first race, I got lapped. A year later, I got third. Communicating with your engineers or your mechanics is a very crucial part of the sport because if the car has a lot to do, you could just go out and drive the car, but if the car isn't able to function the way you want it to, you're not gonna be able to throw it in deep and then have the grip to exit the corners. So that's just a lot of the factors that goes into racing to make the big picture come true. My family at first was a little hesitant about it, but then after all, they're really supportive and really motivating me. And having my brother behind me at the track, it's always having a good support system. It's always good for you.
This is a family business, a family thing. Here's my brother. My mom is always in the track, cheering for him, and I'm always with him. I'm his manager, so we're always together and we always look for the same thing. Buddy saw the potential on Alejandro, and he asked us if we want to be part of his team.
He ran with my go-kart team. We've had him for about 2 years now. So he's come from absolutely no racing background in regards to motorsports to here, and we'll see where this takes us and where it goes from here. But it's just going to take a lot of work. But I think he has the potential, and he's got the group behind him to make it happen.
I will be racing the Rallycross series, which has a Lights. That's the Lights Global Rallycross car. This is a Ford-built team by Ford Olsberg OMSC. It's not an open-wheel car because in Rallycross there's a lot of beating and banging, which makes the sport more fun. It needs to have a high suspension so that when you jump, you land. Because in Global Rallycross, there's always a jump. In every track, there's always a jump. So the track is about a mile long, and half of it is dirt, and then could be some asphalt layers to it too. It's extremely dangerous too sometimes. Being the only Latino in the Global Rallycross Series is extremely important, and it's an achievement for me actually. I think it's very important for the series to get diverse so we can have a wider audience and broad communication system so there could be more people into the sport, which makes the sport ultimately better. I believe I'm the only Latino doing this type of racing because other Latinos or other people aspire to go into a different type of racing like Grand Am, Rolex, or NASCAR, or even Formula One, as you see with Juan Pablo. But I would just want to separate from them and then cross over into a different path and make my own path and hopefully have other people come and view me as what I want to do.
Wow, if any group of people represent what it means to just go for it, it's today's amazing stories. All right, that is it for today's show. But don't you worry, because you can check us out on the web for more on Alejandro Fernández, Becky G, and Levy Ponce, and the rest of our features by logging on to AmericanLatino.tv. And as always, you know what to do. Hit me up on Twitter @ValsTweet. Until next time. Mwah. Ciao.